Hi, my name is Mark Sylvester. I'm the CEO of intronetworks, and I'm going to talk to you about how our total enterprise network is used by NASA to create NEON, which is their educators' online network. What you're looking at here is the dashboard, which displays all the activity in the network, so we can see my matches and new members and a lot of the content that people are talking about. Well, the intronetwork system is based on a deep profile, and that profile is filled out by every user in the system, and it's 4 simple steps. Their contact information, this is pretty easy and pretty standard. Then what really makes us different is that the deep profile is based on these 4 categories, 4 dimensions, where we're looking at your role, where you could help, where you would like some help, and what your interests are. So each teacher or scientist goes through and they go through this list, and then notice how fine-tuned this is. So if I said, I could help with robotics, I would select that word and I drag it up into the box above. And where I placed it, notice that number changes, will indicate to the system how strong of a match to make. So it allows people to find me and for me to find other people. This is customized for every different organization that we work with to really meet their needs. And in this case, it was to build a very strong mentoring platform. Once that's done, we then have more questions that help us to know more about the individual users and for them to know more about each other. And then finally, put a picture in, link to some networks, be able to put in photos and files. It might be a white paper that you've written, or it might be a little webcam that you've shot to introduce yourself. Now, this next part is really, I think, the thing that is most engaging and gets people most interested is our visualization of the network. So all of these pins are all of the various teachers. There I am at the center. We can tell the colors will indicate who is who. So we've got lots of teachers in this network. And so if I roll over one of these pins, here's Kim. And Kim is a 6th grade teacher at the Carson Middle School. And I can see all of the words that Kim selected. Now, Kim says that she's a mentor and a coach, and we actually, all these blue words indicate things we have in common. So look at how much information I have about her very, very quickly. Then I can also see she's in Colorado Springs. There's her email. She's got a web page. I look at all the groups that she belongs to. She's very involved. I can see how she answered all the questions. Notice how in just a couple of clicks I'm learning so much about this person. And then I can see she's got this interesting graph that's really important. It might be something I would like to talk to her about. I could see comments people have made about her. And then I can also see forums that she's participated in and resources that she's applied. And if this is enough for me to really want to reach out to her, I can just quickly send her a message. And then I could even send her a video mail that I could attach to that message. She'll be notified and she can reply, "We now have made a connection." Now, the system is really most powerful when we can search all of those dimensions that I talked about earlier. So let's say that I'm looking for someone who I do social media. So I want to find all the people who would like help in social networking technologies who are in high school who are really curious. So let's see how many people we find here. And notice, that's really interesting. 3 out of 5,000. And again, I can find those people very, very quickly. I can get a list of them. There they are. I can see where they are located in the world. So there's me, and there's the other 2 people, one in Florida and one up in New England. And then I can also see other things that we have in common by looking at this tag cloud. So the network also allows everyone to participate in ad hoc groups or in groups that have been set up by the organization. So here you can see there's over 218 different groups that have been set up in hundreds of different areas. There's also calendars that allow people to work and collaborate, have meetings together. There are forums, which are discussion groups where people weigh in on specific topics, whether at the group level or the overall level, and then resources where they can share content with one another. And then, of course, a back end where they can manage all the usage statistics and how people are logging into the system. The total enterprise network at NEON is a very, very robust network and one we're really proud of. They're doing such a great job there. Thank you very much.